Hi, welcome to another episode of Carson's Workshop. I was just coming down the Langway, and keeping with the tradition of Carson's Workshop, I found a piece of maple ply. I thought I'd put it to some good use. I need a small stand for my computer. My cat likes to, as all cats like to do, rub against everything, and his hair and his dander gets in the air intake, so I want to raise it up a bit. So then I think this will do quite nicely. So let's get to it. My computer tower width is 8 inches, so the first rip cut will be 8 inches. And the length is 18 inches, although it's going to be a little bit bigger, about an inch. So it'll be 19 by 9 due to the fact that I'm going to add trim a little bit later. The dimensions for the leg is 5 by 9 and 1/8. And the best way to remove any scuff marks or pencil marks, as you can see, is just simply use an eraser. You don't need to bust out the sandpaper or power sander. This eraser will do just fine. To make the grooves for the base of the table, I'm using a 3/8 inch straight router bit. The legs of the table will insert inside the grooves I'm making with the router. When applying veneer tape, I turn the iron to hot, and I take my time and apply constant movement. You don't want to stop, as you might burn the veneer tape. Using a flush trim router bit, I remove any excess veneer tape. This may be overkill. You can also use a utility knife, that works just as well. Using a 3/8 inch router bit, I'm making a small groove at the top of the legs. Alright, with the table saw, I nibbled away a notch. Now, this piece is ready to fit into the groove. Wipe away any excess glue with a damp cloth. We won't be using any nails or screws, just glue and just joints with glue. And here I made already a few grooves and a little notch in here. Be adding support made of pine. And any scuff marks you can't get out with an eraser, I just use a trusty old belt sander. Again, applying a generous amount of wood glue. I'm applying the center support. And I'm going to be covering the ply. As you can see, I don't want this to show, so I'm going to strip this down. Just glue it along the side. Look really nice and clean and cut. When making rip cuts under 1 inch, I sometimes like to use a spade bit. They're very accurate. Again, I'm using yellow wood glue and clamps to hold it together until the glue sets. A final sand before I apply the clear coat, and this just removes any any scuff marks left over, any rough patches. The shellac turned out quite well. I didn't need any light sanding afterwards, and I only applied one coat and that seemed to do the job. Now my computer tower stands high enough so my cat's hair and dander doesn't get clogged up in the fan. Alright, thank you for joining another episode of Carson's Workshop. See you next time.